Like I screamed my face on the floor because of that fool.
Put your hand on your back. Hold on,
You'd think petty theft is just a reckless teenager's game, but reality proves otherwise. Even a grandmother can end up center stage in a legal drama. And when the police step in, every secret unravels in ways no one ever planned.
I already told you what it is.
my name hasn't got nothing to do with why I'm being detained. This is not my stuff.
A gift for her nephew, or just an excuse for crime? The truth is never as pretty as the excuse.
I read to you? No, I got on a dead jacket. You would have seen all that stuff fell out of me out of my head.
On February 21st, 2024, police responded to a shoplifting report at Dillard's. They quickly spotted a woman matching the description. Instead of walking away, she bolted back into the store and ditched the stolen baby clothes, but by then, it was far too late.
She going in the back, my dresses. Ma'am, you better stop right there. Because if I gotta chase you, you're gonna have a badass day. Now stop right there. Put your hand on your back. Hold on, my arm. I didn't take nothing. Hold on. Stop resisting. Look, let me just ask you something. I can ask you a question? I will dump you on the ground. But listen, can I just ask a question, please? Can I ask a question? I'm gonna ask. Hey, I didn't do nothing. You're wrong, ma'am. I didn't take nothing. Ma'am.
Just let him do what he got to do.
Do not make me use force. Don't make me use force.
Okay, now put my phone in my pocket.
Nope. Put your hands behind your back.
Now put my phone in my pocket.
Put your hands behind your back.
Let me put my phone in my pocket. I didn't do nothing. Can I get a chance to shoot?
No, you cannot.
I ain't gonna let you run. Let's go, you. I am. You can take me. I didn't do nothing. Can I get a chance to please?
Stop. Stop.
My phone.
Ma'am, right now I'm about to move my pictures if you stop. Put your hand behind your back.
Can we have you come to the scene over here, please?
I'm not doing nothing.
You're resisting right now. Stop. Stop pulling your arms away from me.
I'm not. It's the sweater.
Not the sweater, it's you.
Double echo to alpha 5, double echo to alpha 5. Correction. Double echo to alpha 4.
Okay.
My phone in my pocket.
No one in it?
Keep it in my pocket, please.
No, yeah.
Hey, but hey, what she called it on the record?
No, it's not on
I didn't take nothing. I'm being honest.
So why'd you run?
For me?
Yeah, why'd you run so much?
You arched up on me. You had something with no purse and nothing in my hand.
I didn't even say anything to you. I didn't even get out of the car.
You did. You looked and you stopped at me. You did.
Okay, just stop. Look, there you. I don't mean nothing. I could have just been riding by patrolling the parking lot.
Handcuffed and escorted into the office, this should have been just the beginning of a routine investigation report. But no, this was when her fury exploded. She swore up and down, dragging family names into the mix as proof of honor to claim her innocence. A bitter performance, but a performance nonetheless.
You're right, but
Walking outside.
I see when she kept coming behind me. I said, I don't have nothing. I told her right there and let her.
Okay, we'll figure that out.
Okay. Now you get a chance to talk before you lock me up. It's not fair. You ain't caught me with nothing.
We'll figure that out. All right.
I get my phone.
You get that later. Right now.
You know that, man. I swear to God, I had that.
For me, please, well, that's that grab out of my car. It already got me on the call.
Listen, it's hurt. It's hurting. I swear to God, that's not mine. She putting that on me. I ain't had
Stand
that.
up so I can check your cuffs, please.
So that's not mine, and I'm not getting charged for it. That's not mine. And my grandma agreed on that. I swear to God, I didn't touch
I
that.
hear you. I don't even know what you're referring to, but okay.
Yes, it is. I saw when she called you. She called the number. I said, should you call whoever you want to call? I don't have nothing. So she said, that's mine. Be honest. That's not mine. She put that on me, man. On my grandma, that's not mine. And on my kids, that's not mine. I swear to God, that's not mine.
All right. Anything you say can will be used against you in the court of law. You have him on
I swear to God, that's not mine.
If you cannot afford it, afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning.
That's not my stuff right there. No, it's mine.
Anytime to exercise these rights and not answer any questions.
Please don't do this. That's not mine. I
I read to you?
No, I got on a thick jacket. You would have seen all that stuff fell out of me. I did not have that.
Do you understand your rights?
This is not my stuff.
Do you understand your rights?
No.
Okay. Well, then guess what? I can't talk to you now.
Okay, say what you gotta say.
I already said what I had to say. I read you.
You did read me my rights. I'm saying what I'm being locked up for.
I didn't say that you were being arrested for, or charged with anything.
Okay.
I asked you, do you understand your rights? Do you want to talk to me?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You ID?
I ain't got my ID.
Okay.
I just said I don't have no problem.
Okay, just give me 1 minute. Let me get my notepad out, ma'am.
I'm getting locked, she muttered nervously. But the truth is simple, only lawbreakers get locked up. The innocent don't tremble at handcuffs. If she hadn't stolen, why was she so afraid?
Can you give me, what's your first name? Can you spell your first name for
I'm
me?
getting locked up. Let me ask you that.
If you can spell your first name for me?
Can you loosen it? Can you loosen
I'll
this a
loosen
little
it for
bit?
you, ma'am. It's actually very loose, so I'm not gonna...
I ain't dropped nothing outside. I didn't take no clothes outside. I told him when I picked up that I didn't take no clothes outside. Man, kidding out here, man. When I get my phone, my mama parked down there. He wouldn't even let me stop to talk to her.
Oh, right now, while you're in custody, he can't give you your phone.
Okay, I'm saying, would I be in charge? He said I wouldn't be in charge with anything right now. It's like hurting. I'm not gonna run over. I'm in here now.
They're not made for comfort. The way he put them on, they're still pretty loose, so they are, and that's how they fit.
I ain't get hurt. But they say I'm getting charged with that right in the chair. I didn't have that.
I have no idea what he's doing or what he's talking about. I'm just here because he called for us.
What he was saying?
He just called for us to come.
Can I just go get my mama, please?
Oh, no, man. Now, while you're in our custody, while you're in your custody, you have to wait and see what the officer is going to instruct you to do.
I'm saying, just be honest with me. I'm being arrested.
I'm not the primary officer. I don't know what he plans to do.
He
I don't
called
know.
you know what's going on, though.
I'm just here to assist him. I don't know what the business wants to do. I don't know what he's going to do. Just here assisting him. That's why I'm at the computer right now typing this in for him while he conducts his investigation. That's all I'm doing.
When the evidence was laid out, she confessed, then quickly twisted it with warped logic. If someone robs a bank but never leaves, is it really robbery? Creative, yes, but the law isn't a word game.
Excuse me, I can talk to you right quick and be honest. I did get the stuff, but I never took it. I walked downstairs. No, that's not me. They're not gonna put that on me. How am I gonna get all that stuff? I had a sweater.
This was part of it.
I didn't have that stuff right there now. You can't knock on the door. I can't even talk. They don't want to talk.
If I interrupt him, that interrupts his investigation, which is...
It's not fair, though. How y'all gonna charge me with that? I did not have all of that. I put the dresses in the thing.
I don't want to know. I'm just here assisting him, like I say.
All right. When I get a chance to talk, I let you talk. I'm being honest. This can I talk?
I've got Reyes running it through Clear. Neither one came up in NCIC, GCIC.
I could be honest with you. I could talk, please.
That would probably be the best option for you, to be honest with me.
I'm being honest. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to lose everything. I did take the clothes, but I never made it out the door. Your number on the intercom, I'm being honest with my dead grandmama, so I threw it on the side by the thing. I never made it out. I already knew she was calling me on the intercom. She called some type of numbers, and I threw it under the little thing. I'm not walked down. You seen me, I was already scared, and I ran back in. I'm being honest. When you seen me, I ain't had no buffy clothes or no purse or nothing like that. I swear to God I didn't. I'm being honest to you, and I apologize for running. Can you ban me? I'll never come back, please. I got a lot to lose, please. I swear to God I won't come back. I won't. I did take it, but I never made out the door with it. I never did. I was coming down the little steps part. I heard her call a cold. I said, oh, she called. I took my mouth and she called the police. And I threw it to the side.
Don't tell him.
I'm talking to him. I'm sorry.
She claimed she only wanted to grab a few outfits for her niece. But theft is still theft, no matter how nicely you dress up the motive. And Georgia law is crystal clear. The moment you conceal merchandise with the intent to leave without paying, you've committed a crime.
Nice polo, baby polos.
My grandbaby. I never made it out the door with it though, so to be honest. Yeah, please give another chance. My mom in the car.
You realize how bad that looks?
Yeah.
If you didn't take anything, if you didn't make out a story, anything, why run?
Yeah, you're right. I seen you. So I ran. Because I figured if I see this, I'm being honest. When I walked that door and I seen you, you had not slowed down. You gave me eye contact. I said, oh, he probably about to tell me to turn back around. I swear to God, now when I ran, I know my rights. I left it in the store. I never came out the store with anything. And I didn't have all that. No hats and all that. I'm being honest.
Now, what's your name?
Shante.
Miss Shante, do you understand how the state of Georgia The code section for shoplifting is when you go into a store and you don't even have to fully leave the store with the merchandise. All that you have to do is
that's me.
actively conceal merchandise, which we have you on camera doing. I got you on camera. We got you on camera.
I heard her call the code and I had to throw under the little thing over
I
there.
got you on camera making a selection for those 3 items right there.
What you mean?
And concealing them under your left side.
Yeah.
Up underneath that sweater that you got on right
I did.
there. And then
And when she heard, I guess it was her. Yeah, I guess it was her. I don't know who it was. Y'all made a code on the intercom, right or wrong, be honest. And that's when I threw it under the little thing. I never made it out the store with it, but I was wrong for taking it.
why not just pay for it?
Can I?
It's a little too late for that now.
Can I please?
You had the chance to pay for it.
Right, but I ain't walked out the store with it. I'll be honest.
You made an attempt. In the state of Georgia, that's all you need is the attempt.
Excuse me.
So, with that being said,
I
you're
could
going to
talk
be
to you real
arrested for
quick?
shoplifting,
Excuse me, I could talk to you.
and you're going to be banned from the store.
Okay, here you go, sir.
Ma'am, can I?
Let me give that. That's just me.
That's for you, sir.
Okay.
Despite the trespass warning and police explanations, she clung to her innocence. Mixed in with pleas were strange requests. Call my mom. For officers, explaining the law to her was like teaching advanced calculus to a child still learning to count.
Criminal trespass notice. As an agent of Dillard's, I hereby revoke your invitation to Dillard's. You are requested to leave the Dillard's premises immediately, and you are no longer permitted to enter the premises of any Dillard's in the United States. The fact that you may receive advertisements or be a Dillard's credit card holder does not give you the invitation to come back to Dillard's. You are considered a trespasser until you receive a written notice revoking your status as a trespasser. If you believe this trespass notice was given in error, or if you wish to request that the trespass notice be revoked, please contact Dillard's Legal Department, 1600 Cantrell Road, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay, ma'am.
And what's your name?
I got a question. I can ask a question.
What's your name?
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Sure. What's your date of birth?
Can I just get one more chance, please?
No, ma'am. We're past that.
Can I call my mom?
No, ma'am. You can call when you get to the jail.
Which one you work here?
I do.
You a secret shopper?
No.
Oh, I can ask a question, but I ain't made it out the door though.
You still made the attempt. You passed the point of sale.
I was right there. It's still a register right there,
You still made the attempt to walk out the store,
but I never made it out the door after I heard
but
the
you
thing.
made the attempt, and like Officer Wright said, that's all you need in the state of Georgia.
But I'm saying I never heard of that. I never. I'm saying, excuse me, I can't. Never mind. I can't even talk. I let y'all talk.
What you have to say? I'm gonna listen to what you have to say before I go upstairs. Go
But I'm
ahead.
saying when I had came out, I did. I dropped it right there. I never had left the store though.
What did the officer tell you? In the state of Georgia?
How much it came up to?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that's not fair. I didn't leave the store. I wasn't out the store with the merchandise.
What's not fair is you're trying to conceal items.
You want to talk?
We can stop talking to her.
Okay. All right.
Tally that up.
Thank you. All right.
Questions?
They do real nasty.
Alright, so,
She said, listen to what she just said now. She said I passed the use
You wanna get over here?
registers.
To the
She
desk?
was already right there.
you attempted to steal merchandise, man.
Yeah, but I ain't came out the store with
Doesn't
it.
matter. In the state of Georgia, all you gotta do is have the attempt. All you gotta do is conceal merchandise and show real
Do I get a bond?
intent. Well, as it appears, it's a misdemeanor, so you very well may. But I am not the one to make those decisions.
Can you call my mama? You got your phone, please?
Oh, no, ma'am, I can't do that. This is all work. I'm checking on what's pending outside of this building.
Can I please just get another chance, please?
No, ma'am, that is not my choice.
So you think I lose everything I got?
I don't know what your situation is, ma'am. I can't say that.
So y'all got me on time to walk out the door with it.
I have you over there in the kids section, concealing that merchandise
I told you I was. I picked
and
it up.
attempting to leave the store.
But when she turned the little numbers on the intercom, I straight dropped it.
Okay. That right there is intent to shop, which in the state of Georgia, this pen belongs to the store. I take this pen, put it in my pocket. I shoplifted. I have not paid for this item. This item does not belong to me legally. It still belongs to the store. All you have to have is concealment, and you have committed the crime of shoplifting, and that's where we're at right now.
Well, you know what? She could just ban me.
That's their choice, and right now that's not their choice. It's to just bang. They're gonna bang. That's gonna happen, but they're also pressing charges.
Yeah, and
They're pressing charges.
didn't even have that over in the chair though. So I didn't have that.
No, we're not saying you did.
Oh, when we first came in, you did say that. You
No,
did.
no,
You said it's yours and ain't it?
Not that. Ms. Brown, have you ever been arrested before?
It's not popping up.
No, I'm asking you.
Mm-mm.
Do you not have any form of identification on you?
I told you no. I came in here like this. I don't. I'm being honest. No.
Do you have a Georgia ID at all?
Yes. Ain't no way she could just ban me, please. I'm about to lose my job, everything. Ain't no way she could just ban me, please. You could talk to her, please.
No, ma'am. How old are you?
35. Can I please call my mom, please?
We will allow you to make a phone call in just a moment. Just bear with us.
I'm being locked up. I never left the store with her.
What's your middle name, ma'am?
I ain't gonna lie, I never left the store with her.
What's going on? Okay.
But I never left the store with the stuff. How I'm being locked up.
So shoplifting is concealing. So did you conceal?
Yeah, but I stopped at the thing.
Go ahead and stand up for me. I'm gonna search you. You got anything on you? What is this? What are you doing? You trying to get out of your handcuffs?
No, it was too tight.
It was too tight. If it was too tight, if it was too tight, how'd you get out of it?
My phone.
In the end, she was charged with shoplifting and permanently banned from Dillard's. Under Georgia law, theft of property under $1,500 carries up to 12 months in jail and or a fine of $1,000. A gift paid for with honor, freedom, and a future. Once your record is stained, you don't just lose opportunities, you lose the trust of the very family you claim to protect. The lesson here is simple: honor is never earned through theft, it's earned through responsibility. Sometimes, the real mistake isn't the stolen item, it's how you choose to face the fallout.
Okay.
Hey, are you hurt anywhere?
Yeah.
Where?
On my face, my legs, my f***ing arm hurts right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you to the hospital so you can get checked, okay?
Cool.
On August 10, 2023, police pulled over a vehicle matching the description of a Walmart theft. Inside was Daniela, first denying, then confessing she had taken a shirt. A simple admission could have wrapped things up quietly, but no, the real storm was just beginning.
Officer Men's Close Police Department. I'm gonna have her step out real quick. Okay. Do you know why I'm pulling you over? Huh? No? Okay. So they called us because of a shoplifting, your matching description, and this was the truck that you got into, and this is the plate they give them, okay? You were scanning items and you weren't fully scanning them entirely? No, leave it door closed. Okay. Leave it closed. Okay. You know anything about it? Nope. Okay. You have an ID on you? What's your name? What was that? Say Daniela Jimenez. Okay. Charlie 11 PD, can you run locals on Daniela Jimenez? What's your birthday, Daniela? What?
9488.
Can you go to Walmart and see what's been taken?
It was just a shirt.
It was a shirt? Also, you knew? Oh, okay.
Well, obviously.
What's going to end up happening right now? All right, you're going to go with me. We're going to go to Walmart. Okay.
Will you back Charlie 11 at 21st?
Where's that clothing at?
Instead of calmly resolving the situation, Daniela chose confrontation. Twisted words, aggressive actions, and a defiant glare turned the encounter into an uneven battlefield. Had she admitted the truth from the start, the consequences might have been minor. But her stubbornness transformed a small incident into a full-blown crisis.
Possible 1079.
Stand by. Hold on. 1 second. Real quick, Daniela. Can you have me step over here real quick? Daniela. Stop. Stop. Okay, no. Stop. Stop.
I'm not even doing
Stop.
that thing. I'm not even doing
Daniela.
it. No, I'm
You're
gonna
resisting already. You have a possible warrant and detain you.
I already know I do.
Okay, so
Can I
stop.
get a cigarette, dude?
No. No resisting.
Dude, you really have to do all this?
I've already told you to stop and you're still resisting.
I'm not even doing this.
Put your arm behind your back. Put your arm behind.
Behind my back.
You're leave it right here.
You're fucking doing. You're fucking nuts. Put me out. You leave it. Like for real.
Stop.
Now get out from me. All I want to do is get up. You can't do this.
Stop.
Nah.
Stop.
I'm
Stop resisting.
I'm scared for my life. Please help me. He's hurting me. Help me. You don't hit the
Are you on that? Yeah, we're making over as one.
God damn, man.
Put your arm behind your back.
I'm not. Nah, he needs to get off of me. He's hurting me.
Put your hand behind your back. Step forward, need the cover. The same. Get up. Get up.
Like this fool overdid it, fool.
No, because when I told you to put your back, you started going in.
I
You
want to
get
talk
back.
to your sergeant. Look what he did to me. Like, come on now, dude. He didn't have to do all this.
I can't stop until you stop digging your bag.
Why did you stop reaching?
I told you no and you kept doing it.
Look what he did to my shirt, fool.
All right, cool. All right, go
Look,
stand
I
up.
want to talk to your sergeant.
All right, don't be good for me.
He's a little bit, please.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yeah, you're a sergeant?
No, Sergeant will get started. Look that way. Face the car.
No, the people talking to you like that, fool. No, they don't.
Face.
No, you gotta
Face
show
the unit.
respect too, you know?
I'll show respect, but I
Nah,
get it.
you don't get me.
Okay.
Look, you talk what the
Stop pushing
you
back
really
towards
gonna
me.
do that to me? Why the you do like that? I'm not even resisting,
You are,
fool. Like this
You
man
are.
just ran my head of the
Yep.
goddamn car.
Open the door.
No, I want to talk to your sergeant.
you
You can talk to her later.
Yeah, it's called money.
Meanwhile, police were taking a statement from her passenger. Even while handcuffed and sitting in the patrol car, Daniela kept performing as if the stage was hers. Every word, every gesture revealed her refusal to accept reality. It's baffling how a suspect could be so eager to put on a show while her freedom was slipping away by the second.
Please.
Hello, sir. Also, sir, at the close police department. How do you know this young lady?
She's a friend.
It's a friend.
Yes.
You have an ID on you, sir? Can I see that real quick? So I'll let you know why we're out here with you. Whenever she was at Walmart, were you in there with her?
No.
So when she was at Walmart, she was skip scanning items. Charlie, for clear phone by number. This is hers. This is hers.
Yeah, I think it's her. Yeah. Want to take it with you?
All right, here's shortly. Hey, what was taken?
I told her to get out. You know, once she came clear with the warrant, I was like, come on. She's like, I want to smoke a cigarette. She's in her bag. I grab her arm and she's pulling back, so I grab her and throw her on the ground.
Okay.
Sorry, rest of the
You green? You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
I don't know who the guy is, but she stole a shirt, bro. A shirt. She was acting like that.
Okay.
Hey, are you hurt anywhere?
Yeah.
Where?
On my face, my legs, my f***ing arm hurts right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you to the hospital so you can get checked, okay?
Cool.
No, stay right there. Can you just look at me? Where on your face? This
Right
side?
here, yeah. And he slapped me right here on the top of my head. He hit me. You seen that?
No, I showed up after the party, okay?
Oh, the other one, the other dog. Oh.
Alright, go ahead and put your foot in for me, please.
Hey, I don't want to ride in this car with this fool. Please, can you put me in another car?
Did you double lock them?
That lady's the one that seen him hit me, ram me against
Okay.
the damn car.
That's fine. I didn't do that.
Let's get her transported. I'll follow with you. Good to go. Do we have him identified?
Yeah.
Does he want any of her crap in there?
So she spoke to them. Is this hers?
Yeah, that's hers.
Is that a receipt, sir? Let's see that real close. This is hers?
That's hers.
Okay. Is this receipt yours or hers? Go ahead. Well, she probably didn't want to be able to drink this. You drink Coke? Oh.
That's hers.
This is hers? Okay. What about these socks?
That's hers.
Okay.
What did she do?
Told you she was skip scanning and that she has a warrant. There you go, sir. Yeah.
Fool.
I see that.
Yeah, I know. Some when it's on the wrong side, y'all don't treat me like this shit.
What's your name, ma'am?
Daniela Jimenez.
Daniela?
Daniela.
Daniela. Okay. Daniela, I'm going to advise you of your rights, okay? So you
I
have
already know them. It's cool.
It's cool, but I still have to say them, okay? So you have the right to remain silent.
Yep.
Do you understand your rights?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and stand out there for me, please. Okay. I mean, what was going on?
Yeah, I made a mistake. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did overstand some things because I couldn't afford it, right? All right, cool. I'm sorry.
What was the stuff for?
Huh?
What was the stuff? Like, what'd you get?
I just wanted a few things, you know, for me.
Socks, clothes?
Yeah, I need shit, you know. I couldn't afford it, you know, and I'm sorry about that, you know. And but this fool, I told him what I was getting, and he was right there in plain sight. And again, I was like, I'm gonna get a cigarette, dude, because I'm pissed off right now. You know, I know I'm going to jail. I know I got warrants. You know, I know I'm not the brightest citizen in the world, you know, whatever. This nigga started having an attitude, doing what he was doing, slapping me into the damn thing. Didn't have to do all this.
Okay.
And then, like, he was hurting me. He put his knee in my, like, he put his knee on all his floors. Look at my shirt.
I see that.
Hi there, sorry. Hey Daniela, did you live on 413 Ross?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then,
Can I fix your shirt for you?
no, it's more.
Okay.
You know, like, this is embarrassing, bro. Like, gosh, embarrassing. This is not cool.
Okay.
Like, I wasn't trying to resist. If I wanted to run, I would have ran. I should have, right? That way, this would have been worth it.
No.
Well, I mean, I can't tell. You know, and then the other cop pushes me against the damn car, makes me hit my head right here. And he pushing me hard. Like, I scraped my face on the floor because of that fool. You shouldn't be on the floor, fool. If he has an anger management problem like that, now Charlie at home because he's gonna get somebody worse than me next time.
Okay.
Like, this is bullshit.
Now,
I understand.
Now hear me out. Okay.
Most impressive of all was the female officer handling the case. No yelling, no temper, she used calm composure to break down Daniela's ego. Each carefully crafted question was like a blade chipping away at her false armor, forcing Daniela to face the truth. This wasn't injustice, it was simply the law doing its job.
Usually, I allow someone to smoke a cigarette as long as they're cool and they're chill, okay?
I was.
Now, I've had instances where people have reached into a bag and they pulled out
I understand that, but
pulled out a gun. This is not saying that you would do something like, but this is coming from experience where we've over-trusted on people, okay? And essentially, he picked up on that, okay? He said, no, don't reach into the bag.
He was just being
all right? Maybe, okay, maybe so, because I'll be reviewing, okay? But you know, if you could kind of see the point of view where we're at now, if you were just chill and said, yeah, you know what, go ahead, applied, and then you ask, hey, can I smoke a cigarette? We will most likely say yeah, you know. We do that.
I did do that.
Okay.
Okay, I said, I'm gonna reach with this hand, I'm gonna get a cigarette. That's what I told him. And I said, he can stay right there, plain sight. And he's like, nah, and he starts doing his thing.
But we can't trust what's in your bag, right?
But he was right there standing looking.
It's okay. I was standing right there when a lady pulled a knife out on me, okay? I was standing literally probably this far away, okay? And she reached into a bag and I was like, what are you getting? And then boom, a knife. And I was this far away from a knife, okay? So if you could kind of just see where, you know, that happens to us a lot more often than we would, okay? So we're gonna get you checked out, okay? We're gonna have the doctor come in here, make sure that you're okay. You're not badly injured, okay? It's okay. You know what? We're doing this as a precaution, okay? Because we can't book you into ADC without you getting medically cleared, okay? You gotta hand it to him. He was doing his job, whether he was being rude or not, okay?
He fucking put his neck, or his knee in my damn neck and pushed down. Like he wanted to break it or something. That's not cool. And then he had my fucking arm like a damn chicken wing, you know? That hurt.
It does hurt.
But that's not even cool, you know?
I get it. Okay.
I'm a fucking human being too, fool. I know I'm a criminal right now. I understand that. But you know, y'all guys...
We don't see you as a criminal.
Yeah,
we see you as someone who made a stupid mistake, just like you said, okay?
You can say what you want, but you know y'all do, you know what I mean? And that's cool too. I understand that to the fullest because people that do disrespect y'all.
To me, a criminal is someone who harms children, rapes, murders, okay? That's a criminal. That's someone who's heartless, okay? I understand that you needed to get some things and you couldn't afford it. I get it, okay?
Look at my fucking head, oh. Like...
Okay. Can I take a look?
Yeah.
You said it was on this side?
Both sides. Now I'm starting to feel that side and then this side too. Where that fool rushed me on it's right here on the top of my forehead. That's it.
The top here.
Where he fucking rushed me on the floor. He didn't have to do that. I'm a girl, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. I felt attacked. I really did. I really feel attacked, and I'm not lying. Like, I'm not saying this just to fucking no, I'm not lying. I felt like scared and like he was gonna hurt me. He had a gun. How do I know he wasn't gonna shoot me for reason?
Because we're not allowed to.
Well, that doesn't mean he was gonna do that. No. You know, he put his neck up, his knee in my neck. How do I know? You know, he wanted
No, there's
No, I've been kidnapped, homie. I've been roughed up, homie. You know, and that was what I felt like.
Okay. Did it give you a little bit of a flashback when that all happened?
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Like I'm not even playing fool. Like
Okay. Well, we'll let the doctor check you out. Okay.
hey, but I am glad y'all caught me fool, because you know what? I'm tired of running. Thank you. For real. For real.
Of course. Why
I
don't
needed to get off the streets, fool. I needed to do this.
listen?
It's just, God damn, you needed.
You got some lady issues, correct? Is that what you said?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, tell the doctor that. And that way the jail knows that they can give you something for that. All right, the nurses will make sure that you get that stuff, okay? We'll make sure you get taken care of. All right? All right, I'm gonna stand out here, okay?
Can you please let me have this? I don't have one, but please, that fool said he had one.
Not in here.
Well, I know
But
that.
if you're chill and we go outside, that's
won't
fine.
run, I won't do that.
I'm okay with that, okay? As long as he's comfortable with it, I'll be fine with it.
Alright,
Just
cool.
just chill out, okay?
The other lady seen what that other Mexican cop did. He ran. He didn't have to do all that. He pushed me in the fucking car where I hit my window. The window like boom, like that. That shit hurt too. Like
All right.
I'm sorry. Like I am sorry for disrespecting like that. Yeah, I could have been a little bit nicer, but still, come on now. You know.
Okay.
That
I feel
shit
you.
ain't cool.
You're human. You're human. I get it. All right.
Alright.
Just chill a little bit, okay? And then they're gonna come in, they're gonna take your vitals, and then we'll just go from there, okay?
At the height of tension, a medical request was granted. Even in custody, Daniela's basic rights were upheld, a reminder that the law is not just harsh, but also fair and humane. That moment eased the standoff, proving justice isn't revenge, it's balance.
Hey there, I'm fine, nice to meet you. How's your head? You okay? You'll be okay? Okay, did you pass out or anything like that? What are you needing from me? What can I do for you?
I don't even know.
You don't know?
No.
Is there anything I can medically? Do you have any medical issues I need to take care of?
I got a lot of medical issues. I just haven't.
Okay. Is there anything I can do for you now before we release you? That needs.
You could just take care of this pain that I'm gonna have, and I'm gonna have some swelling going on.
Okay, yeah.
And my neck is starting to hurt.
Sure.
That right there, he hit me right there. Not that car, but the other one.
Okay.
And kind of need me in my chest a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of hurts. And just my hands.
Okay. So you have some pain from the scuffle. Yeah. Okay. Let me just listen to your lungs here. Take a deep breath.
And remember what we talked about, Daniela? The lady issues? The lady issues? Mm-hmm.
Deep breath.
It's what you went to Walmart for?
Oh, yeah.
Tell him, okay?
Deep breath. Good, okay.
Go ahead and step up for just a second while she talks him about
Do you know where you're at right now?
Kind of, you know. I know I'm in the hospital.
Okay. Do you know your birthday? Tell me.
It's my 48.
Okay. Do you know what today is? Do you know where the month it is?
March. No, wait. August.
What is it that you're needing me to help you with? Do you have a yeast infection?
I do.
Okay. I can give you a pill for that. One pill right now that'll clear that up. Okay. So I know you're having a little discomfort to your head. You're answering questions appropriately. I know you're going to have some neck discomfort. Yeah. That's you're dirty and scuffed up. I don't think there's anything that I really need to take care of at this point. You know, as long as you're okay. Otherwise, I can order that medicine and we'll let you get out of here if that sounds good to you. Yeah.
Could I get my I might have to say, give my diabetes shit ready, but
Yeah, we don't really do that here.
Make sure we'll tell the jail that, and then they'll know to check your VGLs and everything like that. Okay.
Does that sound like a plan?
yeah.
Okay, so let me get that medicine on board for the yeast infection, then we'll get you out of here, okay?
In the end, Daniela faced a stack of charges: probation violation, resisting an officer, obstructing law enforcement, and petty theft. The penalty? Anywhere from 6 months to 5 years behind bars, plus fines ranging from $1,500 to $15,000. A heavy price to pay for one shirt and a few minutes of defiance.
Get a what?
I need a cigarette.
Wait till we leave. So you gotta take that medication. Once they discharge you, you'll go outside. He'll give you a cigarette. Okay?
Hey, can you ask him for a soda for me, please? Or something to drink?
Something to drink?
The lesson is clear: mistakes don't define who you are, but how you react to them can shape your entire future. Honesty and cooperation don't strip away your dignity. In fact, they're the only path to redemption. Sometimes, a check worth just a few $1,000s doesn't just expose greed, it unravels an entire play of clumsy lies. And this is one story you won't look away from.
Okay, well, I'm trying to identify you because they came out and said this guy who's in here trying to cash a check.
I wasn't trying to cash a check.
March 31st, 2022. Police were called after a bank employee reported a man trying to cash a fraudulent check worth over $4,000. Within minutes, the suspect was identified, and his shaky answers quickly painted the outline of a scam.
What's your first name, sir? What's your first name?
What am I being charged with, sir?
What's your first name?
As soon as you tell me what's the problem.
The problem is now it's a false claim of writing a bad check, being a fraud check.
I just dropped it off for
Okay, so we're going to prove that. So if we do, and you're refusing to give me your name, and then your obstruction. Okay.
I don't understand what you mean.
A fraud check?
No, I'm talking about when I bring a check to somebody's bank. Yeah.
Okay, but for the police report, can I get your name?
I'll be glad to as soon as I know what the problem is.
Okay, so we're going to play the...
No, it's not a matter of that.
That's fine.
I'm just walking back to my car.
That's fine.
Okay, why can't I go back to my car?
You're not leaving.
Why can't I leave?
If you're leaving during a criminal investigation, we will go
I'm not
to jail.
leaving during a criminal. I'm not.
It is a criminal investigation at this moment in time.
Okay, so you're telling me I can't go to my car?
No.
I have a breathing problem.
No. Do you need paramedics?
No, I need my breather. It's in the car.
Hang tight.
It's too hot out here for me.
There's a shade right there if you want to sit.
I've got the copies of his ID, front and backs. He had a team effort.
Yeah, I installed as long as I could.
Okay, let me go out there and talk to him a little bit. I'll be back to speak with you
Thank
all.
you very much.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
So you still don't want to give me your name?
It's not a matter of me giving you my name. I want to know. I want you to give me the reason why I'm saying.
I already told you.
Okay, you're not telling me nothing. You're telling me
it's a fraud check that the bank is alleging that you did.
My father's father's.
That's fine. I'm telling you. I told you it is. I already told you what it is.
My name hasn't got nothing to do with why I'm being detained.
I already told you why you're detained. Okay. So it's like that. Okay.
No, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's like I have rights.
It's okay.
I have rights.
It's okay.
You have rights.
Okay, we'll get to the bottom with it, and I can't wait to get your name.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Okay, my name is. I want to know why I'm being detained.
Okay, so we have been told that somebody was trying to gain money with a fraudulent check.
I wasn't trying to obtain anything with the fraud.
Okay, were you trying to cash a check?
I wasn't trying. No, I was bringing.
Okay, well that's what you're here for. That's what you're being detained for right now. Do you have a driver's license on you?
I have my information.
Yeah, do you have a driver's license?
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with this place.
It does.
I'm not the one cashing a check.
Okay, well I'm trying to identify you because they came out and said this guy who's in here trying to cash a check.
I wasn't trying to cash a check.
When asked to cooperate, he dodged questions, avoided answers, and flatly denied any wrongdoing. But instead of clearing doubts, his evasive replies only tightened the noose, as if he was tying himself up with his own words.
What's your first name, sir? What's your first name?
What am I being charged with, sir?
What's your first name?
As soon as you tell me what's the problem.
The problem is now it's a false claim of writing a bad check, being a fraud check.
I just dropped it off for
Okay, so we're going to prove that. So if we do, and you're refusing to give me your name, and then your obstruction. Okay.
I don't understand what you mean.
A fraud check?
No, I'm talking about when I bring a check to somebody's bank. Yeah.
Okay, but for the police report, can I get your name?
I'll be glad to as soon as I know what the problem is.
Okay, so we're going to play the...
No, it's not a matter of that.
That's fine.
I'm just walking back to my car.
That's fine.
Okay, why can't I go back to my car?
You're not leaving.
Why can't I leave?
If you're leaving during a criminal investigation, we will go to jail.
I'm not leaving during a criminal. I'm not.
It is a criminal investigation at this moment in time.
Okay, so you're telling me I can't go to my car?
No.
I have a breathing problem.
No. Do you need paramedics?
No, I need my breather. It's in the car.
Hang tight.
It's too hot out here for me.
There's a shade right there if you want to sit.
I've got the copies of his ID, front and backs. He had a team effort.
Yeah, I installed as long as I could.
Okay, let me go out there and talk to him a little bit. I'll be back to speak with you all.
Thank you very much.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
After rounds of denial, he suddenly shifted tone, claiming he was just helping someone deposit the check, and had no intention to defraud. But every piece of his story cracked under pressure, a poorly written play that convinced no one.
So So you still don't want to give me your name?
It's not a matter of me giving you my name. I want to know I want you to give me the reason why I'm detained.
I already told you.
Okay, you're not telling me nothing. You're telling me
It's a fraud check that the bank is alleging that you did.
My father's father's.
That's fine. I'm telling you. I told you it is. I already told you what it is.
My name hasn't got nothing to do with why I'm being detained.
I already told you why you're detained. Okay. So it's like that. Okay.
No, it's not like
Yeah.
that. It's
It's
like I
okay.
have rights.
It's okay.
I have rights.
It's okay.
I do have rights.
Okay, we'll get to the bottom with it. And I can't wait to get your name.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Okay, my name is, I want to know why I'm being detained.
Okay, so we have been told that somebody was trying to gain money with a fraudulent check.
I wasn't trying to obtain anything with the fraud.
Okay, were you trying to cash a check?
I wasn't trying, no, I was bringing...
Okay, well that's what you're here for. That's what you're being detained for right
Okay,
now.
but
Do you
I-
have a driver's license on you?
I have my information.
Yeah, do you have a driver's license?
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with this place.
It does.
I'm not the one cashing a check.
Okay, well I'm trying to identify you because
Okay.
they came out and said this guy
No,
who's
I
in here
didn't.
trying to cash a check.
I wasn't trying to cash a check. I was bringing paperwork.
So we could do
here.
this one or two ways, right? So I have probable cause to detain you and arrest you for
For what? What did I, what? For walking
for
in
fraudulent checks and trying to cash it, right?
I didn't come here to
Under a
cash it.
fraudulent identification.
I didn't come in here.
So you can either work with me, show me your driver's license, or we can just go into handcuffs and we'll work from there.
I don't have a reason to be arrested. I haven't done anything, sir.
You have your Miranda. All right, so I'm going to read you some stuff, all right, sir? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney and have him or her present with you before and during questioning. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
I want to talk to you. I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, do you have your ID? Where's your driver's license in here?
Probably isn't there.
Why would it not be here?
Because I lost it.
You lost it.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't just give it to those ladies at the front desk. So the photocopy of a driver's license that they just showed me, that they took of your license that you provided them, not here.
He got some items in his pockets, it looks like.
So you understand why this is frustrating me now?
I understand that.
I feel like you're not being honest with me.
I told you I don't have it.
Okay.
Please, I would just like to go.
Well, that's not going to happen. So who's Mark?
That is who I am.
Okay. So who's Kenneth?
Somebody that told me to drop this stuff off.
So somebody asked you to drop off the check and cash the check for them?
No, I wasn't trying to cash it. It was a deposit.
Who told you to deposit it?
The person that wrote the check.
Which was?
Kenneth.
Okay. So if I told you that we already spoke to Kenneth, he has no idea who you are or why anybody would be trying to deposit
So why
money.
would somebody tell me that they're him and give me the check to go
So
deposit?
who did that?
I'm saying, why would they?
Where did you meet this person?
Why would I deposit a check?
Where did you meet this person?
I met him on the beach.
So you're on the beach randomly. Somebody hands you
these
a.
are friends of friends.
So he's a friend of a friend.
Yeah, we were all hanging out together and right down here.
And how does this guy approach you? Or
No, we were at a party. We were hanging out.
Okay.
And he knew friends of my friends, and they were talking about business and stuff. And we were all in a car, and he asked me if I could. I didn't see it was a problem.
did he explain? Did he say why he couldn't come deposit it himself?
No, it wasn't a matter of that. It was just, anybody can do a deposit. I mean, I've done deposits for my family.
Okay, so you weren't trying to get money out.
No,
you were
I swear
trying to
to God.
deposit it into an
Yeah,
account.
I told him that. I said, fine. Then I'll take it back to him, and he can go to his bank.
Let me go in there and talk real quick to them.
Every theory he offered collapsed under evidence. With nothing left to hold on to, he leaned on complaints about his health to stall. But the outcome remained the same. The truth was out.
So he's saying that he was trying to deposit it.
He was not. He was trying to cash it
Okay.
on the teller.
This was a month ago when we got
This is
him.
a month ago when he was trying to be
And then, and then he actually got arrested in Tampa, and he cleaned
There
up.
you
and
see him.
not
It's
here.
clear as day. Kane and all how he walks. He's just cleaned up a little bit more.
Okay.
It's him.
So, but he wasn't trying to deposit. He's telling me this.
Cash. Strictly, he wanted straight cash for.
Yeah, and he asked me to override the cash, and I was stalling him
We
to
were stalling, waiting for you
pretend
guys.
that I was doing something that I wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah, he was trying to. Cash it.
his real ID? You guys? No, not at this point, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
2003.
So I just spoke to them again. Were you trying to cash or were you trying to deposit?
I thought she understood. I was just bringing it to.
Okay, so you know everything in there is video
I'm
and
saying
audio
that.
recorded, right? So when
I'm
they're
telling
pulling
you,
it up right
I wasn't-
now, what is it going to say?
I didn't say anything about cashing a check. I just brought the check in.
And just handed it to them.
Well, no, I thought.
Because usually when you hand in a check, you have to say, what do you want to do with this?
I
Oh, I'd
said
like to
we
cash
are.
this check, or I'd like
No,
to
I said
deposit
no.
this in
I said
some
deposit.
random dude's account that I met on the beach 2 days ago at Fort Myers.
I
I know I said deposit because I would have had to have said deposit.
So this is a month ago.
Not me. Let me see. I know it's not me because I'm not from here.
That's fine. I know you already explained that to me. All right, sir. Do me a favor. Go ahead and turn around.
For what?
Turn around.
Oh my God! I don't believe
Turn around.
this.
Get your cane.
Yes, sir. I get arrested for depositing a check. How do you get arrested for depositing it?
Don't treat us like we're idiots, man.
I'm not an idiot.
Don't treat us like everything's not audio and video recorded in
Okay,
there.
I had nothing to do with it.
And it's not going to show you going in there and saying you want to cash it, and them saying they can't do that. You asking them to override the system so that you could do it.
We'll walk slow to the car.
It's hot. Can I call my lawyer or something?
Yep, you can make that call once we're at the jail.
Leave it now.
You don't know who Kenneth?
Guy I met, I thought.
Okay, so you just have a debit card for Kenneth?
No, he gave me that. I mean,
Oh.
usually when we had dinner.
Gave you the debit card and he
No,
gave you a $4,500
they
check?
asked me to do things like pay the tab or whatever.
You just kept it?
No, it was just in my pocket. The man asked me to go to the bank for him.
How did you get here?
What do you mean, how did I get here? We were together.
So they dropped you off just now?
Yes.
Where are they
Oh
at
my
now?
God. I'm sorry?
Where are they all at now?
We were here. Everybody was together.
Face us. There you go. 1 foot up at the time. I got you so you don't fall. I'm holding
I'm
you
saying
up.
I can't put my weight on this foot without sliding down.
That's fine. Okay, then we'll have to do that then. Hold on. All right, slide down.
Ow.
Slide down.
Ow. Ow.
Take your time.
I'm having a hard time breathing. I can't breathe very well.
You can't breathe?
No, I can't. I'm telling you, I'm going to pass out. I can't.
Okay,
Look
paramedics
at me,
are
I'm
coming. Did you take any drugs?
No, but I'm sweating like a sieve right now, and I'm getting really cold.
Look up to the
I can't. I got
vent.
salt water in my eyes.
Well, it does sting, the salt.
I can't. Wipe my
Stop
eyes.
moving.
I wipe my eyes, please.
You're freaking out. Stop freaking out.
Wipe my eyes. I can't see.
I don't have a regular eyes.
Oh, I can't.
Calm down.
Please.
Everything's gonna be okay.
I can't see. Come on, guys. It's sharp. I gotta wipe my face.
Here, let me use this shirt.
Oh, it burns.
All right, Mark. EMS is here to check on you.
You want them to be trespassing the property, correct?
Absolutely.
Whenever y'all are done, you can just let us know whatever the agent or the report number and all that.
Is there any way we can get the video, or how is that?
Let me see. The video of him coming in today, or for the original time?
We can send a link to you what happened for today. Yeah, today. So it's going to be going for today.
Okay.
His vitals are good.
Okay.
Nothing that I would seem that need to be transported for. He just seems a little dehydrated, but he's complaining he wants water. We don't give that. You don't give that.
The man was charged with fraud and banned from returning to the bank for 1 year. Should he violate that order, jail time for trespassing awaits. A predictable end to a path paved by his own poor choices.
Mark, you're going to be trespassed from this bank, okay, for 1 year. Come back, you go to jail for trespass after warning, all right? Do you understand? All right. He's trespassed from the property, so just give us a call if he comes
Because
back.
we already have, shows up on the property, just call the cops, we don't do anything with him. We already have a warrant out for him. We have a lawsuit against him. Tampa police have a warrant out for him. So, I'm sure you know all that.
Yeah, I saw the past case, so he should be...
I just wonder where he threw that idea.
It could be shoved down his pants. I couldn't find it. If it's in his possession, they'll find it at the jail.
Okay.
I couldn't find it.
I looked in all the trees because he walked like right here, but I looked at him in case he chucked it, you know.
Yeah, we can't find it, but if it's in somewhere, if you find it, just give us a call. We'll come pick it up.
Okay.
Behind the lies might be someone struggling with hardship. But the truth is clear, fraud is never an escape. Mistakes can be corrected, but only if you face them. Honesty may hurt, but it's the only way to truly start over. This story reminds us that the law doesn't care about age or family roles. Mistakes still carry consequences. One moment of greed can shatter a lifetime of respect. Remember, true value isn't in what you steal, but in the integrity you keep.